off football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. Purdy going to the air right away. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, it's Purdy. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Six-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Lions will take over.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
Go.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Lions.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
46 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How do they get in there and knock another one away? I think maybe that tough roll being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
To about the 40-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
One of my own teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Purdy on the sneak, and he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Brock Purdy scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Some strong running at the 20. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a first down throw, gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open hole.
And in for the Lions, touchdown! Jamison Williams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room. Just a
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown. George Kittle, 65 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Goff. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Goff now looks to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that,
and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
This one in the... And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 51 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. A good pickup there at 22. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This is Jennings. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. To return, here's Agnew. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
On 1st down, Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he's able to get this one down. Line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed. Pretty well executed there.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Now it's gone.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, here's Goff.
That is caught. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There's Laporta, he's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Lions 28, 49ers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 1st down, Purdy. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. That one goes for 24 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Purdy now to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Moody.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Goff on first down.
He gets this out.
Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Now inside the 25.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Touchdown 49ers!
Brandon Ayuk.
Touchdown.
And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the fourth, and a very critical drive upcoming.
And now they're into hurry up. Throwing on second and long. Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams. Playoff lives at stake. Well, this is a big one. Third down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Passed. And a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assess the game, Phil, and only if they manage to win the game.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And Frank,
that is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now it's gone. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Now Goff.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved.
Here's 2nd down.
Goff now to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.